Welcome back to Beautyistic. Brows have a way of framing the entire face, and when you find the right product, it can instantly elevate your look. Today, I'm talking about the Tarte Big Ego Frameworker Brow Pomade, a product designed to shape, define, and fill brows with a natural-looking finish. This one comes in the shade taupe, ideal for those with lighter brows, and of course, it's cruelty-free, staying true to Tarte's clean beauty standards. So what is it exactly? A brow pomade is essentially a creamy formula that allows you to sculpt and define with more precision than a powder and more staying power than a pencil. The Big Ego Frameworker is packaged in a small pot, which you can pair with an angled brush for application. Its creamy texture is designed to glide smoothly, but then set into place for long wear without looking overly stiff or drawn on. When I tested it, the first thing I noticed was how workable the formula is. It's not too slippery and not overly dry either. That balance made it really easy to control the intensity. A little goes a long way, which is important with pomades since they can quickly look heavy if over-applied. I used it both for a soft daytime brow and then built it up for a more defined evening look. Once it's set, it held up throughout the day without smudging, even in warmer weather. That said, it does require a steady hand and the right brush. If you're new to pomades, there's a small learning curve. I also found that if you apply too much, it can clump slightly in sparse areas. But the natural taupe tone blends beautifully with lighter brows and avoids that harsh, overdone look some pomades create. Now, before I dive deeper, if this review is helpful so far, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and click the bell icon so more beauty lovers can discover Beautyistic. Your support helps me keep bringing you honest reviews like this. Back to the product. What stood out to me as a pro is the versatility. You can feather it lightly for natural brows or layer it for sharper, defined arches. It's also long-lasting, which is key for anyone who doesn't want to touch up midday. On the downside, pomades in jars can dry out faster over time if not sealed properly, so you'll want to make sure the lid is always closed tightly. And as with most pomades, you'll need to invest in a separate brush, which adds to the cost if you don't already own one. In terms of value for money, I'd say it sits at a fair point. While not the cheapest option, Tarte products are generally well formulated and align with cleaner, cruelty-free standards, which many consumers find worth paying a bit more for. Compared to alternatives like the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow, Tarte's formula feels slightly softer and easier to work with, though Dip Brow offers a wider shade range. If budget is a concern, drugstore options like NYX Tame and Frame can deliver similar results at a lower price, though they might not have quite the same smoothness or staying power. As for packaging and build quality, Tarte has kept it sleek and functional. The jar is sturdy, and while compact, it holds enough product to last a long time, given how little you need per use. Pomades typically last around 6 months to a year before drying out, and based on its formulation, I'd expect this one to perform within that standard time frame. To sum it up, the Tarte Big Ego Frameworker Brow Pomade delivers on what it promises: natural-looking brows with staying power and a cruelty-free formula. It's best for those who want both precision and buildable intensity and who don't mind taking a little extra time with a brush to perfect their look. If you're after a softer, everyday product with no learning curve, a pencil might be easier. But if you want control, customization, and a polished finish, this pomade is worth considering. Thanks for watching Beautyistic. You'll find the link to this product in the description box below. And if you've tried this brow pomade, share your experience in the comments. I'd love to hear how it worked for you. Until next time, stay beautiful inside and out.